You're the perfect size. We're live at least one place.
My handicap is my feet don't hit the pedal very well.
Switch out to the box.
But this is going to be more fun. I didn't
Okay.
give you a new lift. I don't get a foot pedal.
Okay. I think we're live.
Are we live?
I think so. Oh, there's the people.
Oh, people!
There's the people.
It's fun.
I'm pretty excited.
I think this is going to be entertaining.
Most likely. Most likely, if nothing else, I re-dyed my hair yesterday.
I love it.
It's
so fun.
It is wonderfully bright. My hair, I don't know what color is showing up on your camera. It is supposed to be orange.
It looks orange on the camera.
Yeah.
Very neon.
It's super neon. I didn't think it would be this bright.
It's much easier for me to find Leah in the store now.
Yes. That was totally my intent.
I think so.
I have a hiding hole where nobody can find me, though. It's all good.
She doesn't.
Chelsea knows where it is. Welcome to Facebook on Thursday.
Facebook on Thursday.
Showdown Thursday. I didn't know we were calling it Showdown.
I didn't either. It just is.
It just is. There's two of us here. Give you a super sneak peek of something coming your way shortly.
Dun dun dun.
I don't know how to go back. Hang on. Welcome. So, a couple of hey Chelsea, what's all that behind us?
Ooh, it's Lori Holt's new line.
It is massive.
B plaids. The new
plaids.
basics. And there's more that you can't see because we hit it with some really cute Lori Holt.
Quilts?
Yeah. Betty made these ones.
Oh, nice.
I love them. And this one is actually from that book I have over there, Farm Girl Vintage.
Farm Girl Vintage. If you like learning block skills and trying different things. I don't like sewing the same thing over and over again. I like variety. So like sampler quilts with a whole bunch of different blocks are super fun. Lori Holt has some of the cutest blocks out there. Like they're so stinking adorable.
They're way too adorable.
And sometimes they come in like 6-inch or 12-inch.
Yeah, so it's easy to substitute from one pattern to the other.
Yeah. So if you like patterns from like Farm Girl Vintage and you already have a Lori Holt book, just mix and match until you have like your perfect quilt. And the other thing I love about Lori Holt is her color schemes are very consistent collection to collection. So if you have old Lori Holt fabric that didn't get used in a project or you picked up a fat quarter along the way and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do with this, it'll play in nicely with new collections like this basic plaids.
It totally
basic plaids.
Yeah, I think they're B basic plaids. And we even have B basics Aurifloss. Is that how you say it? Aurifloss?
Orifloss.
Aurifloss.
Yeah, that's a like color coordinated Aurifil floss set.
It's pretty. They're wooden spools, which I really like.
Oh, for floss? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not machine thread. That's
No.
hand embroidery thread. But there's also a collection of machine threads. We don't really carry Aurifil, but having the thread colors that match Lori Holt's fabric exactly is so fantastic.
It really is.
Yeah. So that's new in the store this week. I think it landed yesterday.
Yeah, and I kidnapped it immediately before it actually made it to the floor.
So that all of you could see it. It has to find a home tomorrow.
That's the fun part. Right near Lori Holt. Because
Yeah.
all the colors go so well together.
Yeah, so it'll go live with the other Lori Holt fabrics and all the other Lori Holt trims and accessories and, I don't know, scissor charms. Or rotary cutter charms.
Or magnets. I
Or
found
magnets.
these. They'd probably be really cute on your industrial machine even. Or your fridge.
Your fridge. We have a bar fridge in my sewing room.
If you have someone who can't remember what temperature to turn the oven on, you can set it to 350.
Perfect.
These are my favorite. I have them at home.
These are specialty marking tools. So these are lettered pieces so that you can,
Yeah.
like, if you've got a big extensive quilt block, with multiple pieces, you can label them and keep track of what's what.
Yeah, and they're not super light. So if you flip your fabrics, they're not just going to blow away off your pieces you've already cut.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's lots of fun. What else is there?
I put a huge mess over here.
Or there's more charms.
More charms.
More charms.
And embroidery needles. Well, hand embroidery needles.
Oh, and they've got, they're so
They're
cute.
adorable.
Yeah,
And they
they're
have-
the Lori Holt ones.
Yeah, they're blue on the ends. Let's
Nice.
see, could you switch over to the cannon? Is that a thing we can still do with our crazy setup here?
Yeah. You'll have to be right by the needle for that one to be in focus.
Do what?
You'll have to be closer to the machine needle.
Closer to the machine. Ah, now we got it. I'll just put it in there.
Yeah.
These do not go in your machine, though.
No, those are hands. So
They're for fingers.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, lots of Lori Holt here.
So much Lori Holt.
Grab it before it all runs away to the Lori Holt.
If you like going to retreats, you could totally put these little charms on your rotary cutter or your
Right.
scissors.
Anything you need to keep track of. I just label all my stuff with Sharpie, but it's not very pretty.
These are way cuter than
Way
Sharpie.
cuter than Sharpie. Way cuter. Yeah, so that's some of the stuff going on.
Tomorrow we have a la carte.
A la carte tomorrow. Kimberbell a la carte is our dealer exclusives program. We're running volume 4 right now, and we're doing the Flamingo Bench Buddy Pillow and the Nautical Hoops tomorrow. The Bench Buddy Pillow is spectacular. I know there was at least one more USB stick dropped off today, so that she could get her patterns for tomorrow. Kimberbell a la carte, you do need to drop a USB stick off with us. You have to physically walk it through our doors. We can't mail, email, carrier pigeon.
Boopity boppity boop it. We can't do that either.
No, it's not in the rules for that program.
We're not magical.
No. But if you like Kimberbell and you want magical Kimberbell every month in your inbox, digital dealer exclusives. And there's a new one coming out next week.
That's exciting.
It is a Chenille Watermelon Hot Pad. It is so cute.
Oh my goodness. I need to try Chenille.
You need to try Chenille.
I haven't yet.
I think you're helping in class tomorrow.
Are we chenilling?
Yeah,
Right,
on
our
the flamingo.
flamingo.
The flamingo has
Ah.
embroidered, like, you embroider and then you chenille. It's cool. It's very cool.
I'm so excited.
Also coming up next week is tomorrow. Also tomorrow. I know it's Thursday. It's been a very chaotic afternoon. One Stitch at a Time hand embroidery class with Barb is continuing. I don't actually know how many weeks in we are. I think we've done 8 weeks when I looked at the class page yesterday.
So we might be on the 9th week.
I think we're on the 9th week
Which
out of
is-
12.
Yeah.
So there's 3 more.
3 more.
4 more. 9, 10, 11, 12.
3/4.
Somewhere in there. Barb knows what's going on.
There are classes to go, and all the classes are recorded.
Yes. So you can still sign up for that. It was running once a week, and it's about an hour and a half each week, learning a new hand embroidery stitch and technique every week, and making a little sampler of embroidery stitches.
Very pretty.
It's very pretty. So you haven't missed out. You can still go watch the first 8 classes that are recorded if you sign up now. And hand embroidered builds on itself a little bit as you go, but you could jump in at class 9 and keep going and then rewatch 1 through 8 after the next 4 weeks are done.
Definitely can.
Yeah. Next week we have Brother Cottage Getaway. Our journal cover classes are April 5th. Nope. I don't even know what month it is next week. May 5th and 12th. I need a calendar right about here.
I'll set one up next time. It'll
Okay.
be right beside the camera.
You can put it right below. We could put announcements down on the wall.
Ooh, we should just have one of those rolling decks like they do when
I need a
news people-
teleprompter.
Teleprompters.
Need a teleprompter.
We definitely need
I
one.
can't read a teleprompter. I can't even read a script.
I forgot the name for teleprompter, so
We're
it's
2
okay.
years in of unscripted Leah online live.
At least you're not uncensored.
Bada bing, bada boom. Is that what you're getting?
I'm just kidding.
So So those are some of the things going on. There's Brother Mother's Day sale. Some of the machines that are on that flyer, we didn't have stock on until today. So some of that arrived today. I saw it come through the door. Pretty big Brother order.
There's pretty big boxes too.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah. There's some nice things on there. There's kind of mid-range, some more entry-level. The ND50, which is a great starter machine.
We're still seeing Chelsea's
sorry.
machine. Oh dear. Oh, thanks for knowing it's mine, Adrian.
Sorry. I'm living in my own little world. Who left me in charge of changing cameras?
Not I. I did.
That's okay. So we have, Mother's Day sale, some starter level machines all the way up through some mid to high end machines. And there's things bundled. And there's a spring sale from Bernina as well.
Woo!
With machines and sergers.
That's going to be really cool. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Oh, it's going on. It's out there already.
I'm gonna look at it. Bye.
No, you gotta see.
It's not a duel if there's only Leah.
Right? So those are some of the things going on in the store. Oh, that big thing. Can't forget Adrian. Adrian's teaching for us next week. Adrian is educator at Bernina, Canada. She's teaching ruler work on your Bernina sewing machine. So you don't need a big fancy embroidery machine. You just need a ruler foot. And at least one ruler to get started. The Bernina has a ruler set to get started with, which is lovely. But ruler work is magic. I absolutely love ruler work because you can be really, really, really accurate.
Yeah.
Take some practice.
And you can echo really easy with rulers too, which is nice.
Yes, and things like straight lines. I'm a sucker for cross-hatching on quilts. Let's just cross-hatch a whole throw-size quilt at 1/4-inch spacing. That's me.
Oh no.
I'll probably bring that quilt next week on Wednesday, if I remember.
Did you finish it? When did you make this?
A couple years ago.
Oh my
It's been
goodness.
done a while. It's heavily quilted. Lots and lots and lots of ruler work. It was wonderful. It was a sit and stitch project.
There's a quilter named Angela Walters, and she always says she likes her quilts quilted to death.
Yes, that's how I roll too.
I love it.
Yes, that's why I can't finish quilt tops, because then I have to quilt them to death, and it's a very time-consuming process. So they stay at almost nearly ready to quilt, which is I haven't put borders on.
You should come and rent our Bernina long arm. You could totally quilt those quilts so much faster.
I could. Oh, and we have renter certification next week.
Yeah, we do.
There's so much going on next week. It's going to be a hopping week in the store.
It's going to be exciting.
Right?
That's what you mean.
No, learning all the things. That's what I like. I like learning. So I'm going to learn something today. Chelsea challenged me. Chelsea challenged me today.
Yes, I said, Leah, I want to sew off with you. And I didn't give her a knee lift.
So I'm sewing on a machine without a knee lift.
But so am I.
Yeah, but you never use your knee lift. Because you don't...
I do on my industrial.
Yeah, when you're domestic, though, you don't. So...
No, I do not.
I sew with a knee lift all the time at home. So I use my knee lift to lift the presser foot when I need to pivot or like lift my thread and fabric. We're both going to make the same project here. I got the instructions in my hand about 3 minutes before the video. There is a sewn sample somewhere in the store, but I have not actually physically had it in my hands. So, so Chelsea and I are going to make the same thing.
But I ironed for you.
It's very sweet of her.
I did her hemming for her. All she has to do is sew her hem. I'm just kidding. There's many more steps.
Many more steps. So, Chelsea, what are we making?
What are we making? I haven't made this either. So.
But you had the sample in your hand.
Vaguely. It was in a bag and I didn't really look too hard. But I asked our marketing manager, Kason, what should I challenge Leah to?
Nice.
And he said, ooh, make this. I said, okay.
I love it.
So we're making the tissue pouch with pocket. And I think this is going to be one of our demos in the store.
Yeah, so you can come in and give it a shot. It's got a lovely little handout. That's roughly what it looks like when it's all done. I still have not entirely figured this out. I feel like I need one more color of fabric, Chelsea. I think we should trade one of these pieces.
Okay.
Let's trade one of those.
Let's
I
trade.
think that'll be more fun.
I think so too. We'll see how it turns out.
Entirely confused about that bit, but that's okay.
Me too. It's going to be interesting.
So,
I should have brought a serger for that last seam. I think we're going to have a raw edge, but we can finish them later.
it'll be tucked inside our tissue folder, I think.
Maybe. I really don't know.
Maybe this will just be content for the blooper reel for next year.
Yep, we've been giving Tyler's timestamps of our fails.
Yep. So, without further ado, believe it's this camera here.
Let's duel.
Chelsea is sewing on her Brother NQ575. I am sewing on a Bernina 480. This is a project that you can make with any sewing machine. So we just happen to have these ones here because they didn't take up the whole table.
Yes.
Like I said, I always sew with an e-lift, so I'm gonna struggle. we both have a copy of the instructions in front of us. We have to share an iron. I believe that's the only set of rules for our showdown today.
Well, don't push the other person over.
Oh, this isn't full contact sewing?
Not full contact sewing. Just push an iron to the face.
This is not
I
polite.
am mildly terrified.
Any other rules that our viewers should be aware of?
No swearing.
Okay.
No cutting things. We don't need to cut things.
Okay.
And have a good time.
Yeah. And we have a ruler? Do we need a ruler?
Yeah, we do have a ruler. It's right here
Okay.
in my pile of mess in the back behind my machine.
Okay.
I will sort that out. There we go. Maybe I should move my pieces. So we're starting off with 3 pieces of fabric that are going to randomly appear as we go.
Yeah, mine are kind of in view on my camera shot, so.
Mine are not.
So do
They're
we
right
start
here.
like no hands on the fabric?
Oh gosh. Okay, should we start with the exact same plan of action? Okay, let's put our pieces down with one of our pieces of fabric on top. Oh, you're going to start that way? I'm going to start the same way as you. We'll make it even. Okay, there we go.
I have my stack of fabric.
Okay. And my stack of fabric. Hands up. Are you threaded?
Yeah, my machine's threaded.
That would be funny if I unthreaded your machine. Hey?
Ooh, I've got somebody on the peanut gallery saying that their mind's on
Adrian. All right. Ready?
set.
No.
We need somebody else to do the countdown.
We sure do, because we're just going to try and mess each other up. Okay. Ready? Set. Go.
Go.
All right, so I think the first step is hemming this little piece of pocket fabric.
That's what I'm reading. Thanks for pre-stitching this. Why you turn the speed down on this machine? That's no fun.
Slow and steady wins the race. Do, 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 do.
Oh no, your camera blooped.
My camera sure did blue.
I wonder why your camera blooped. I hope somebody's watching upstairs. We can call Tyler. Why did the camera bloop?
Kaysen, send an SOS to Tyler. Kaysen's usually
Pause.
watching.
Pause.
Pause.
We'll wait till our camera's back because I don't know where it went.
Poking it didn't work.
If I switch to Canon, what happens? Nope.
It
still-
is black.
Splash.
Oh dear. Did that do something?
No. Turn it off and back on.
Ah. How all the machines get fixed, right? Did it
Huh.
work?
No.
Did my camera die? It just wants to let me cheat.
Oh no.
Mayday! Mayday!
So, just to be completely clear, we lost our camera on the second shot. Showdown won't work.
Dun, 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 dun,
I know.
dun, dun, dun.
Okay, we're paused.
I'm just gonna go poke things and see if something works. Did we come unplugged?
No, nobody's there.
Did that do anything?
I don't know.
I also don't know.
I don't know. I might be able to send an SOS on my phone.
I think Leah rigged the camera.
Yeah, but I paused the challenge too.
It'd be pretty funny if you kept
Jiggle
sewing.
the cable. We've tried the things. We are in the middle of a showdown. We are currently paused for technical difficulties unrelated to sewing.
I must say, my top stitch is fine though.
Mine looks quite lovely.
I should have changed my bobbin thread to not white,
I think it's okay.
but it looks good.
Yeah.
Nice and straight. As straight as yours. Ah, you're way better at showing straight than I am. Gonna nip
Tyler's coming to the rescue.
while hanging out. Do, do, do.
So you're using this opportunity to cheat?
No, I turned the challenge off. I said pause. Canon has decided Canon doesn't want to be Canon.
Cannon told us it's nap time.
And then it never came back.
Mm-mm.
Do you want me to flip to...
Yes.
We turned it off and on. It did not work.
Can't actually see from here.
It's okay. Which one do you want? That one. There we go.
Ooh,
Okay.
we have camera.
We have camera. So maybe Tyler can give us a countdown for the go again.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing next.
putting my hands up. I was trying to mess up Leah. I have no idea. Are you reading the instructions?
No.
Well, in that case, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
We're back on. Challenge back on.
I'm gonna put my pocket on top of my body piece, and then I'm going to put another body piece on that. Okay. 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 We got this. Where's my foot?
I'm just gonna add a camera into here for a second.
Ah. We get points for perfection or just speed?
I'm voting for perfection because you're just gonna fly through it otherwise. I think this is what I'm doing.
Oh, and this is the part where if I get to the iron first. Disadvantage
Just do
again.
one arm.
Darn it, I'm not straight. No. I tried so hard, team. But how nice is hers going? What you doing over there?
I figured out the project.
Are you making creative choices?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
How sure?
Very sure.
No, I'm gonna try and put up a
I'm
poll
just
at the
making
end,
it flat.
and everyone can vote for who they think wins.
Stole the ruler. Now I can go faster than Leah. Top down, 1 3/4. Okay. Does that
Oh.
measure 3 inches? It sure does. There you go, Leah.
I think there's one more step in there.
I think you're right. No, I think I'm right. It says pin, but we're going without it. I should probably backstitch this one. Just flatten that out.
Oh no. Oh no. I understand what's happening here. Maybe.
I think you're sideways. You're gonna have a hole in the bottom.
I'm not gonna have one bottom. You didn't give me any of the tools I like to sew with. I don't even have a stiletto.
Sure didn't.
It's not super helpful.
If I turn this out and it doesn't work, then I guess Leo wins, because the same thing's going to take forever.
My solution to that would be just hack it off and make it smaller. Sometimes that's the solution.
Alright, friends.
Oh no, I think it's done. I got it in my head there was another step in there.
Leo was overthinking.
Totally overthinking. Also, I'm as much as I teach classes, I'm actually really terrible at following directions.
This is
I like
why,
doing things my own way.
This is why I'm the assistant, Leo. Just kidding. I like hanging out with you.
What?
Got a little pouch, and it has a pocket. You can access your pocket from the back side.
So, the thing I'm intrigued about here is in the image on this handout, there is an extra bit of color.
There definitely is, and I don't understand
I think
what happened there.
I think I can recreate that, but I think there's one more step that's not in there. And also, I didn't backstitch anywhere. Or
Is your pouch going to fall apart?
I'm putting Kleenex in it, not using it to hold up my pants.
Mine
So
looks a little crooked. Not going to lie. But if you stand far enough away and shove a Kleenex in there, you might not notice.
I'm gonna get mine another press.
Good idea. This was a fun race. How long did that take us?
I don't know.
With camera issues?
More time with camera issues than actually stitching. Think how fast you could do this yourself at home.
Especially if you're racing Leah.
He's gonna overthink the whole project. So I believe
Tyler needs to hang around a referee. I think that might be right.
I'm the first one with Kleenex.
'Cause I didn't get Kleenex out. Let's make a Kleenex pouch with no Kleenex.
Kleenex pouch with
Aww.
pocket.
I love that.
So I have a thought.
Yours looks different size than mine. Did you just put your things to the middle?
Yeah.
No, you gotta overlap them.
So what we've learned today.
You have to fold the top down by 1 3/4 inches and fold the bottom up so the final width is 3 inches. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
So what I learned is that the instructions will
3
give you
inches.
a variety of projects.
3 inches. Right there. Okay, Tyler, you're a referee. Carol says you should be. Is he still running away? Oh no, he's right there. Great. Tyler came back. You're the referee, Tyler.
So I
Who
think
did
what we were
better?
making is this.
You think?
I haven't seen the official project ahead of time.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. But if you look that the final width should be 3 inches, I can give you a ruler.
I will be judging.
We have a ruler here, Tyler.
Let's get around to the side where I can actually reach everything.
Fair enough. Would you like the instructions? He's measuring. This is great.
Okay. So Chelsea's isn't straight.
No, it is not. Because I was trying to beat Leah. Maybe there was a sabotage in the instructions.
Did we start from the same instructions?
Whose side are you on, Carol? I think they're the same. Caitlin gave them to me.
They're probably the same.
You have to deduct points from Leah because she's using white thread.
Chelsea set up my machine. I think she was trying to give herself an advantage.
I got to pick everything. Maybe I cut
A lot of extra strings here.
I also didn't know this would be judged so critically. I was hoping for like the camera's 3 feet away and everybody else is miles and miles
You
away.
expected me not to take the tissues out, didn't you?
That's my goal.
Oh, this is so fun. I need to challenge you more often.
Leah's is over 3 inches.
Yep.
Here's the instructions, Tyler. Oh, here's Leah's set too, so you can make sure there's no sabotaging.
Oh, that would have been a good sabotage.
You really would have. Next time I'm going to ask Kaysen for that. Although it might come backwards on me. He might sabotage me.
It's true. That would be only fair.
He's really inspecting these.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying.
I do like Leah's folds better.
What? It's just because mine went crazy because I was trying to put pedal to the metal.
Final test.
Final test. Does the bag
Kleenex come out?
go in?
And does the Kleenex come out?
Yeah.
Chelsea's?
Chelsea.
I would say that looks very beautiful.
Biased.
Yeah, her thread matches her fabric way better.
That's like, it's interesting. You both did like reverse.
I intentionally did that so we could tell the difference.
Probably good thinking.
Interfered with judging.
Sabotage.
Oh, Chelsea, you forgot to bribe the judge.
Maybe I will tomorrow.
Chelsea's overlaps here.
Intentionally.
Leah's does not.
If you're looking at the instructions, they do not in the instructions.
If you read what's written, though, it sounds like they should overlap. Because it says fold one side over 1 3/4 and then fold the other side up, so it's 3 inches. That's a 1/4 inch overlap.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's definitely easier to use it as the actual Kleenex part for Leah's.
But when you put that in your purse, is your Kleenex going to be all over your purse?
I don't think Tyler carries a purse. I don't think that's a fair question.
There you-
I have not seen him carry a purse. He carries a lunch bag, though.
Maybe he puts it in there.
I think they're both solid.
No losers. Perfect.
I didn't say that. But I think Chelsea gets the heart and Leah gets the technical precision.
I get the heart.
Yeah,
Yes.
for taking the inspiration and actually working with it properly.
Yeah, I only half read the directions, I'll be honest.
There you go.
So there you have it.
That was fun.
My judgment.
I love it. If you guys would like to make your own tissue holder following the directions and now our video,
You
You'll have to
don't
let Tyler
have to.
judge it though, so
You don't have to make him at Mach 10 like we did.
you could be more precise and careful. You could go in and trim those stitches, and you could not pick white thread on your red pocket.
And it could be a rectangle and not a trapezoid.
That was awesome. That was really fun.
That was super fun. We should do this again sometime.
Yeah, I'm in.
Maybe you can pick the next challenge.
I'm okay to waltz in here not knowing what I'm doing.
Oh, this is great. Maybe Tyler can pick the next challenge. And he can judge it again.
I will judge any day. I'm very judgmental person.
You're wonderful.
So, have we got anything else for everybody?
No. But one thing Tyler didn't notice was I used white bobbin thread and brown top thread. Throwing that out there.
But it kind of blends into your busy fabric. I know. My pocket was red. Disadvantage. Leah's side.
I cheated.
So, I think that's what we have for you guys today. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. The idea of showdowns came up this week, and I'm all in. This will happen again.
If you guys have any thoughts on what showdown we should do next,
We were thinking 15-minute challenges, roughly.
put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. We'd love to hear what you'd like to see us
Maybe we
make.
could get someone to judge who knows more about this stuff.
We could use scanning.
Tyler,
cut.
Tyler has been here quite a while. He knows Tyler has been here quite a while. He knows way more than he's letting on because he's edited so much video for us. He knows secret things that he's not willing to tell anybody.
No one knows.
Oh, dear.
That's a mistake.
That's fair. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, friends.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in the store, hopefully, or online, or in our web store, or in a class,
Or during Facebook.
or join Facebook, YouTube.